Hey, what's up everyone? I'm back. It is March 1st and I'm live once again. So I'm gonna adjust this here just a hair. But I hope you all are doing very well. I know some of you, like Chemo, you are out in some snow. A lot of you are still snowing right now and your spring isn't even gonna be happening for another month or two. So for all of you out there, I wish you a warm rest of the winter. And I didn't really know how good I had it until I started planting trees for my food forest, because I never actually recognized the seasons as much before. When I was just running around doing all my stuff, the trees show me the seasons, especially in Arizona. I actually caught myself saying, oh, there's no seasons in Arizona, it's just summer or winter. Over the years I had said that, but that's untrue. In fact, I am now noticing all four seasons. There's definite spring, there's a definite fall, and then there's a definite summer and winter. It's much more mild in the winter than all you guys in Coeur d'Alene or Midwest right now. So I wish you some warm wishes right now if you're not here in Phoenix. But it is perfect out here right now. I don't know why I looked at my watch. It's not, the temperature is not on my, well, maybe the temperature is on my watch. Let's see. I think this watch does a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, it is. Look at this. Right now, it's loading, but I'll tell you what the temperature is here in a second. 62 degrees right now. And we had a low of 55. So, this feels really good to me. I love this weather. I actually got a sunburn the other day because the first day the sun was out, because it was snowing in Tucson last week. And it got super cold here. In fact, it is March 1st right now. And at the end of February, we got a couple days of pretty hardcore freeze. So right when we think it's kind of warming up, we have to understand that end of February will snap out here in Phoenix and maybe freeze some of your plants to death. Although I want you to notice something behind me. This is my tropical section. This is the section that I planted first in February 2017. So we're now in just after February 2019. So it's been 2 years in the ground for all these things. And these are the tropicals. These are the mangoes. I got the avocados back there. This castor bean is doing so well, but it's not really, it handled the winter. But actually everything over here handled the winter. And I'm gonna show you why. Well, in my opinion, I think one of the reasons why is because I planted everything so close together. This area protects itself. Plus, I used wood chips on the ground, super heavy. So everything protects each other. The roots are protected from the chips. The canopy is still up. I left the shade cloth up there. The carob is starting to overtake this whole section, and everything's close together. So I'm gonna give you a close-up inside here. How's everybody doing? Thanks for joining. Hope you guys are doing great. So if you guys have any questions or comments, put them down below. Give me a big green thumbs up if you like what's happening here at Stonehaven. So let me give you a little quick tour, and then what I'm gonna do on camera with you guys is I'm gonna let my ducks out because they are amazing. So this castor bean tree here, it's doing so well. It's gonna be popping out again. There's a lot of little new growth on it that's gonna give me some good shade for this Kerry mango down here. And it's Kerry mango started pushing out some flowers, but this freeze a couple days ago totally just crisped all the new growth up. So I think it'll still start popping here because it's gonna start getting a lot warmer. Hey, what's up, King Joe? But let's see what this one. See, yeah, all the mangoes, they kind of started giving me a little bit of growth in February. And so, but then everything froze, so they had a hard time. Now these avocados are doing pretty good. This is the winter Mexican avocado, and you can see some nice new growth happening on this one. And then the Aravaipa, she was okay with or Tierra Vipa, that's what I named this. You can see some new growth right up in here. And I think these are buds coming in all over it, but Oh yeah, look at that, some flowers. Man, that sun's bright. Where are we going here? There we are. Can't really see it there, but I got 3 flowers coming in on this branch. So I'm gonna flip this around so you can see all these. But our Tierra Vipa is looking really good right now. Even this little avocado in a bucket is doing so good. This is the one my stepdad out in Ashford grew, and it's got some cilantro down here, which I'm gonna eat. Hi, sweet girl. What are you doing? What are you doing rolling around? Having fun, baby? You're so sweet, honey. You're so funny, girl. Love rolling around in the dirt. So here is the Catalina avocado, and it's doing really well. Everything's looking nice and green in this little section, but look, it is already in the shade. Like, I barely get a little bit of sun from the morning here, and then everything kind of just stays in the shade. Our Vipa's growing up into the carob there, just into the sky, but you can see the Barbados cherries on this side, but out there are completely covering the west side of everything. And then the sugarcane's starting to come back here. This little ice cream mango is actually starting to pop right there. I think I'm gonna get some flowers. I did get one delicious mango off this tree last year. I might let one more come in if it decides to. And then here's the sugar cane that's starting to sprout right on back. It's hard to kill sugar cane around here. And I love this tropic pink guava. After the winter, man, it just turned almost burgundy on me. I think that's due to stress from the cold, but man, it looks beautiful. I really love the color. And there's a whole bunch of new growth coming in from all the nodes. Hey, Chemo! Spring's coming back. That's really nice. Hey, that Pat, what's going on? Thanks for showing up, Chemo, and that Pat. I just talked about you, Chemo, a little bit in the beginning of this video because I know it's super snowy where you are. So I'm wishing you warmth. This is the Pakistani mulberry here, ready to blow up. I do, oh yeah. Look, check it out. Boom, just pushing right out here too. So yeah, this is about to blow up. I'm very excited about this tree because the Pakistani mulberries taste great. And actually, Chemo just sent me some freeze-dried figs. So thank you for those freeze-dried figs, Chemo. I cannot wait at some point to get a freeze dryer because freeze-dried mulberries, freeze-dried figs, and look at this. This little loquat actually likes the cold. You'd love a cutting from that mulberry. Okay, well I'm gonna be doing some some spring tours in April. So I'll keep you guys in the loop on when those are gonna go down, but I will be allowing people to have some cuttings from my trees when they come over. But check out this loquat. It is just, it doesn't like the summer, but man, it's been in the ground a couple years now. It's still real small, but it is starting to really show off some growth. So that's really good. I just love this tropic pink guava. It's just so beautiful. And then this one, I'm getting to a point where we can keep experimenting out here with some different tropicals like this pineapple guava. Although I'm finding the trees that grow really well out here in Phoenix, and that's what I'm gonna start focusing more on, because the ones that don't grow too well, I just don't like it when trees die on me. I like keeping them alive. And I also love fruit. So if I'm gonna have a tree in an area out here in Phoenix, I wanna make sure that it's giving me something that I can eat. Well, not always, because I do like my rainbow eucalyptus, which is starting to happen. But the fig row is looking so dormant. No sign of popping yet. So this is the fig row. And this is a fig I just got from my friend Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. It was he's an arborist, and he was trimming up a fig tree. This is supposedly Richard Nixon's peach fig. So we're gonna see what happens. This is my panache. Can't wait for that. I love that fig. And this is my Royal Point Sienna, which is doing really well. I'm gonna try to clean off this lens for you guys. Hold on one second. I don't know if that's any better, but hopefully. And then here's some figs over here that are just dormant, ready to go. And I gotta do a nice big trim on all this sugar cane. And I have some bamboo, some giant green stripe bamboo in the middle there, but the sugar cane just overtook it. So look at the rest of the yard here. It's looking fairly scraggly. I gave this Moana a nice prune, and I just sent a cutting out, a nice thick cutting, to one of my friends who got some seeds from me. So we'll see how that cutting goes. And then check these out, these peaches. Hey, Mary! How are you, Mary? It's so good to hear from you. I'm excited to be back and say hi to everybody. And I can't wait for April because I'm putting a whole bunch of stuff in the works for you guys. I'm writing a book, which I wrote it, published it, unpublished it because I was learning the process and kind of jumped the gun. But so the book that I'm actually writing is almost done, and what I'm going to be looking for from all you guys is anybody out there who likes to read. Hello from Slovenia, how are you? It's not my Moringa book yet, which that's coming very soon. But this book is actually about how to mine the gold from your mind, because we all got genius ideas up in here. But how do we find the gold and not be convinced by other people that we don't have gold up here, because everybody's got gold in their mind. So that's what my book is called, Your Gold Mind. And it's coming out in the next, it's gonna come out in March, but I'm really almost done polishing it. I'm getting done, ready for it to release. Hey, Jan from Germany, how are you? So anyways, that's just what I want to throw that out there to you guys. So if any of you like to read, shoot me an email, developawesomeskills@gmail.com, because I'm going to be building a list of my readers prior to releasing the book. Hey, Kelly, good morning. How are you? And I just want to get a whole bunch of people to read it so that the day I launch, my readers can go on Amazon and leave me a review, an honest review on what they think of the book. So that's like a launch team is what I'm calling it. I think my awesome army can provide me a small, at least small and powerful little launch team. So we'll see, but I'll be letting you guys know about that this month in March. Kinjo, what's the book on, Dave? Sorry, I had a phone call. Oh, all good. It's called Your Gold Mind, and it's about mining the mind from your gold. It's called the Inner Genius Discovery Guide, because I think that every single person has genius within them. We all have our gold. Now, our gold isn't necessarily money. Our gold is whatever we want, whatever you want. You know, it's your success, your happiness, your family, your marriage, like your children, like whatever you want is your gold. But we got to find it, because Earl Nightingale has a really good quote. He says, success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. The progressive realization of a worthy goal. It's a really good definition of success. So that's what I kind of like to see. I don't kind of like it. I love it when I see other people achieving their amazing goals and going for it and finding something they love and going and doing it. And I know you can't always like quit your job and do it, but like you could spend some time during the day to find that little passion, that little seed of something inside you, and go for it. And that's what I do that's why I develop awesome skills. I go learn anything that I love, anything I'm interested in, and sharing it with you guys. And right now it's all food forest stuff. But these peaches behind me are blowing up. They make me so happy. And you can see here that some of the peach flowers, dropping Nightingale quotes. Oh, thanks, Kinjo. Oh man, I love Earl Nightingale now. I cannot get enough of that guy. He is good. So this is some beautiful peach flowers that are happening, but you can also see these ones that died from the freeze we just had. So the freeze is gonna definitely thin out all the flowers on these trees, but that was a bare root from Greg Peterson not that long ago. So I'm just saying, like, with massive chips, like these chips were so high when I put them down. You can see there's the cement. So I'm still kind of a little bit above the cement in chips, but I'm gonna show you this. Let's dig down. I wanna show you, because after winter, I still have worms. I just planted some potatoes down there. We'll see if they grow. But check this out. We just had a freeze. It is nice and moist down here. Ooh, a lot of roly-polies. Roly-polies also eat heavy metals out of your soil. So if you have roly-polies and you're trying to like just get rid of them, don't get rid of them. They're excellent for your soil. And look at just how, I'm not down to the clay yet, but now I am. There we go. Look at that. That is just incredible stuff right here. And that's all just, it's just wood chips that have transformed into soil. There's a little pine cone right there, but don't see any worms in this handful. But you can see right here, I have some what's called dog vomit fungus, and that is a really positive sign in your soil. So if you ever see any fungus popping up, and look at this right here. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, see that? That's mycorrhiza. And it's just all over. You can see it everywhere. Mycorrhiza is incredible, everybody, and I know you know it if you're watching this video. But see, I've been learning a lot more about it too. The cool thing about mycorrhiza is it literally gets in to the fibers of the wood and the roots. It becomes one with the roots. And so it's part of the tree. It becomes part of the roots. And then it goes out miles and miles and grabs as much nutrients as the tree needs, whatever tree it is, brings it back to the tree. And the tree's like, thank you, boop, here's some food. And they give them some sap. So it's a mutual, symbiotic, beneficial relationship. And mycorrhiza is all over my yard. And then these are my Barbados cherries, my acerolas, and they look so gorgeous after winter. I mean, they're still super green. Now, Tony over here, hey Dad, what's up? My dad just went to Vietnam on his honeymoon, so congrats on that trip. I love you, Dad. And I hope you and Jesse had an amazing time in Vietnam. And this is Tony, who does not even have any watering system to it. So Tony is just popping during winter. 1 year old. I planted Tony in 1 year ago and like literally just boom. So yeah. And then this is Ramp. So you guys know Ramp because Ramp was the one I did the cat box on. I put the cat protector box here. And this is a cutting I took from Maui. Look at this. Look at this. 1.5 years in the ground from a cutting about this big that was curved. And now this tree is coming up just straight from the roots too. It's the same tree. But I mean, the cuttings work, everybody, for Moringas. So when you come over in April, I'm gonna have this brand new Corona cutters. I love these things. But I'm also gonna have a what is called a hori. It's a big knife looking, shovel looking thing, and just like slicing off cuttings for everybody, because cuttings will grow very, very well here in the next couple months. Now this is my little almond. It's just been planted the same amount of time as everything else. So sometimes you're gonna have things in your yard that do great, and sometimes you're gonna have things in your yard that don't do great. I'm not pulling Mr. Almond out of the ground yet. But trees that don't bear fruit, that's a biblical concept. You're gonna pull them out. Anyways, all right, so let's walk this way. I wanna show you the backyard. The bananas actually are hanging in there quite nice. Definitely a lot of dead branches. The big here. The big rack of bananas up there still, hanging in there over winter, but let me know, for all you people who know more about bananas than me, should I cut that off? Should I cut the banana bunch of bananas off of there and then cut my big tree down now? Because Mama in the middle, I guess that's the last time she's gonna produce. And then here is my gutters. I'm filling up these buckets of water. They are totally full. They were overflowing this last rain we had. And now I'm gonna be using the rainwater in the buckets. I got a little pump to fertilize all my plants. And the duck floor, which you guys are gonna meet the ducks here in a second. The duck floor is gonna be great fertilizer. So thanks for everybody that's watching right now. If you like what's going on, give me a big green thumbs up. Kinjo, tips for fertilizing Meyer lemon with yellowish leaves. Oh, tips for fertilizing. Is that a link or something? Okay, cool, I'll check that out. Thank you. This is my passion fruit that I'm growing up the grapefruit trellis, the old grapefruit tree. Kinjo, did you just give me $2? Thank you. I don't know what that is, but I have a little thingy up there. It says super chat. Oh my gosh, Kinjo, thank you. That's so nice of you. How awesome. So this is the passion fruit tree right here. I've never had a passion fruit tree, but now I do because it's growing up the grapefruit tree. That's a trellis. And here is Campfire, everybody. Now I'm leaving this stringy because I'm allowing the cuttings to come off of here in April. I'm gonna cut some of these big branches off. I just trimmed them and left the big branches on so the cuttings didn't dry out before April. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. Here's Hawaii, doing pretty good. Half of Hawaii took a hit. The other half is like, I'm still gonna grow. And they look, pretty rough over winter. It's like the scales of a dragon, a delicious antioxidant-rich dragon. Very, very bold is the flavor, I would say, right now. But it actually still tastes pretty good. I mean, I still kind of like it. But I eat moringa every day. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've lost a lot of weight. I've been standing up at my desk, eating moringa every day. What's up, John Core Gold? Hey, thank you. I love living in this forest too. And this is the beginning of it. 2 years, it's now becoming a little bit more mature. And if you guys want to say a little prayer of revival for this monkey pod tree, I wouldn't mind, because I love this monkey pod, but man, it does not like the winter. And then look at this beautiful apple, the Anna apple. It's starting to pop. My first beautiful apple flowers. And I'm really loving it. And then the neem tree handled the winter pretty good. I don't want to be eating these because they're super bitter, but they're very, very good. I made some skin cream with these neem. I neem infused coconut oil, so it's nice to have a neem tree in your yard. John Core, man, you could wish you could have apples in Tampa. You can't have apples in Tampa? I'll bet you there's a variety that you could grow some apples. I'm doing Anna apples because we don't really get as cold as apples typically like, but the Anna apple might work in Tampa. I'm not sure. Does neem actually help with the bugs? I think so. I think it helps with the bugs. I've used it a couple times. I'm growing the neem tree right now so I can experiment a little bit more with it this year. So I'll let you know more about that, but I try to do everything as organic as I can around here. I don't use any chemicals. I don't like using chemicals. So I really am trying to figure out like organic ways to handle weeds, which I think the best way to handle weeds organically is what my mom used to call elbow grease. Dig them out, throw them away, elbow grease. But if you're gonna use some kind of something to kill them off, that's up to you. I still have so much work to do to clean up this backyard for the tours in April, but that's all right. And then all the mallow, look at this. It's as tall as me. I just let it grow this winter, the weeds. You understand neem coats the bugs and suffocates them. Oh, okay. Kinjo, you could use cold pressed neem oil with Dr. Bronner's Sal's Suds. Works awesome with bugs. Okay. All right. Hey, that Pat, how cold did it get there? We froze. We froze a couple times. In fact, I have a video on my phone when I woke up. All my wood chips were coated. It looked like it had snowed, but it hadn't snowed. It was just frost over all my wood chips because it had rained the day before and then froze all that rain. And when I went out to open my truck door, it goes and like was frozen shut. But it got cold, and it was a couple nights that it happened. So here's all the stuff I got to clean up. But trimmed up this moringa, and look, this is the native soil. I got to step over all this stuff right here. But if you remember the test I did, the native soil test, this is fragrant moringa, which still has some pods on it. My gosh, this moringa tree has the best smelling flowers in the summer. And also, the leaves do not look anything like Hawaii. Look, these are still beautiful leaves. It's a good flavor. Excellent for a salad, not even spicy. Definitely a very green flavor. But this, I just can't believe it. So I let this one grow all the way. And if you notice, it popped up with a second trunk. So here's what's gonna happen in April, everybody. Whoever's lucky enough to get here on my tours, I'm gonna be chopping that second version of this tree down and cutting it into cuttings. So that's gonna be a great cutting to get because the flowers smell amazing. It's a very cold hardy moringa. As you can see, it handled like freezes, no problem. Now I did plant that in all native soil. So giving something a little stress in the beginning, I mean, makes it stronger, right? Happens with us, happens with trees. So here's the silk floss. Starting to squirt out of the ends there. The new growth. And then this tree is called the lead tree. And it grew from a seed. In like 8 months, it's this big. And I'm gonna let it grow because it's a perfect spot for some shade here. Do I plant veggies? You know, I haven't really planted a lot of veggies because I've been more into fruit trees. Although I'm learning a little bit about veggies. So I will be planting some more. And then this, I'm super excited about. I think you guys might have seen a picture. But these are, this is a pine tree that my friend had and had to take it down because it was dying next to his house. So I have my friend Justin, the arborist, slice it into lumber, and I'm gonna build this back patio out here in my backyard with the tree that was my friend's tree. I don't know, it feels so cool to me. Let me show you this. I have a big pile of fortified wood chips here, all my bags. I fortified this whole pile with rock dust and mycorrhiza. But check this out. If you want an evergreen plant that loves the heat, this is a passion fruit also. It's so green, and it's been winter. So it just stays green in winter and summer, has beautiful flowers, and it makes delicious fruit. So get a passion fruit if you can. Okay, so now we're gonna go see the ducks. Let's go see what we got going on here. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Hi. I want you to meet a few new ducks of mine, which I'm gonna get some food for them before I go in. Oh yeah. And this is organic crumble because I eat their eggs. Here's some mealworms. All right, everybody, how's it going? Oh, you know what that is, don't you? You know what the sound of that is. Oh, come on. There we go. Hi, Olivia. Hi, beautiful. All right, I think I just had I think it just went disconnected. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are all back. But I just let them out and you missed it. They all walked out, but check it out. We got Midnight, Turquoise, Mohawk, and then the new bad boy over here. His name was Ripley, but for some reason, I'm calling him Tony Robbins now. But that's the big boy. He's the papa. There's Marilyn. They all get so excited when they come out and get to walk around the yard. There's Mildred. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing, baby? I love them so much. They make me very, very happy. What are you doing, Turquoise? Squeaking? And then here's my two young girls I just got. This is Nora, and this is Oreo. How's it going, everybody? Hi. They get a little scared of me. It's okay. And then there's the nests, and see if I have any eggs down in here. Nope. Not right now. So I'll just empty this out once a day. Give them some mealworms, which I'm gonna go give them some mealworms. They like hanging out right by my door because they know that's where the food is. And they just fertilize everywhere around my yard. How you guys doing, huh? And then I train them to hear, look at that, Olivia knows exactly what's going on. What's up, everybody? Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, wow, Ridley, you just flew. What's up, dude? Oh my gosh, I gotta trim his wings. Of course, he can't fly that high, but I trimmed everybody else's wings. I've just never seen him fly like that. You are a powerful monster, bro. I think that's why I want to call him Tony Robbins. Doesn't he just seem like Tony Robbins? Tony Robbins is awesome. He's a stud, so that's why. Quack, 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 quack. So when you come over to Stonehaven, you can feed the ducks. But I know, oh, look at that, sweetheart. Hi, baby. So we got Olivia, Midnight, Turquoise, Marilyn, Mildred, Mohawk, and Tony Robbins. Undercover gardener. What's up? You just planted, what is that? You just planted blueberries in containers. I will wish you luck on that. I've literally never had success with blueberries out here. They're difficult to grow, I guess, in Phoenix, as a lot of things are. But good luck. Good luck with your blueberries. That Pat. Did you save seeds from the passion fruit last season? So I've never had success growing passion fruit from seeds. From cuttings, they grow really well. They'll root right out. From little plant seedlings, they grow really well. But I've planted a lot of passion fruit seeds of different varieties, and I don't think I've gotten any of them to sprout. So I'm probably doing something wrong, but that's what happened. So anyways, oh, here, I have not shown you this. Now, I haven't gotten my new bee colony yet. I've been waiting till spring, which now it's March, so I think I'm gonna talk to Cricket and see if I can get my new colony soon. But here's the little greenhouse that has all the bare root moringas from the intensive bed. I'm gonna flip it around so you can see how they're doing. So they're doing really well. It is time for them to start popping. So these are what's gonna be available when you guys come over in April. I'll have some nice fully rooted out moringas. They're not looking great right now, but I guarantee they will pop. And look at this loquat in a pot. Loquat in a pot. Look how well this loquat is doing. The loquats love the cold, it seems. Just so much new growth on this. This was a small little seedling last year. The star fruit in a pot's doing all right. I got to get it in the ground. Coconut palm pretty much died. But then all the little moringas in the pots, tree pots are doing okay. So bees are going to be back there when I get more bees. So that's it, everybody. I mean, I really don't know that I have much more to show. What I can show you is I've had a couple people, because one of the most popular playlists on Develop Awesome Skills right now is my concrete floor playlist. So I did the whole concrete floor on the inside of the house. Hey, everybody. And I want to show you what it looks like. Oh, I locked my back door. That's funny. All right, so I got to walk around the house now to get in. But I wanted to give you guys an update. Oh, and I do have to close this over here because the ducks like hanging out over here by the bananas. And so I just kind of give them a little area to hang out, but I don't want them coming up front. So I'm gonna put this wood back right there. And that'll deter them from getting in the front yard. And I need to, that looks like crap right now. So one project at a time, but I need to put a nice fence there. And then just everything up front's looking so good. When you plant tight together, close together, it protects everybody. What does your goji berry and pomegranate look like right now? So pomegranate, it looking like crap. It's actually, might even be dead, I don't know. Goji berry is starting to pop. So it's in a pot still right now, but the goji berry is starting to sprout out. So I need to get that in the ground. I got to pick the right area for it. I've just literally not been out in the garden much at all this winter. I've been working on the book, working on my brain, working on getting up at 4 a.m. I first joined the 5 a.m. club, made popular by Robin Sharma, and that was the day after Christmas. So, but now I'm trying to make that 5 a.m. club turn into a 4 a.m. club. And check this out. Whoa, hello. This is a green thornless jujube, and it's ready for me to pick. Oh, I think I might be standing in some ants. Oh, yep. You're mostly up at 2 a.m.? Nice. That means your bedtime's probably pretty early, because I still need my 8 hours of sleep. So I've been getting to bed at about 8, 7:30 or 8. But I'm getting a lot of massive work done. I mean, literally 4 hours of work prior to 8 a.m. Working on yourself. Another Earl Nightingale quote for you. So if you spend 1 hour per day moving your goals forward, that's literally worth 6.5 40-hour weeks by the end of the year that you spent on your own goals. 1 hour a day journaling or developing your own personal ideas for a whole year is 6.5 40-hour weeks that you gave yourself that year. So, I mean, and if you spend 2 hours a morning, that's 13 40-hour weeks you just gave yourself on your own goals. Hey, Candace, what's up? Your body does major repair on itself at 2 a.m. Don't forsake your sleep time. Well, I'm not forsaking my sleep time because I have to get to bed at 7:30. I need my 8 hours of sleep. So I get my 8 hours of sleep and I get up, trying to move it to 3. Right now it's at 4, but 4 a.m. it's been really nice. My body's learning how to get the energy to last 16 hours getting up that early, but making it happen, getting a lot done. So this is the only piece of fruit growing in my yard right now is one green thornless jujube. You could put your sugar cane, heavy garbage bags, and drive over it with your truck. Oh, what would that do? I have to up due to work at 4 a.m. Oh, you got to get up for work at 4 a.m. Yeah, so I do that too now. I just get up for work for myself. Got the garbage guy coming. So, anyways, thank you for watching. You guys have any questions? Whoa. Whoa, that's what I was gonna do. Let's go inside. All right, let me flip this camera around. Got some new couches, but what I really wanted to show you was this. It's now been 2 years, and the floor looks good. So this is the concrete floor down here. It still looks great. I mean, it's just the stain on it. Now, in some places, I really like having a concrete floor because, hey, Candace, thank you. Said I was inspiring. I like being inspiring because I like inspiring others. I like to see them make it happen. But thank you, Candace. I miss you. I hope you're doing great. I haven't seen you or the garden in a while. Candace is over at the community garden. That Pat, you needed a sugarcane press. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's a good point. Maybe we could kind of make like 2 pieces of wood, put the sugarcane in the middle with like a little area for the juice to like run down into a bucket and then drive over it. I don't know. Good idea. So this is my kitty Bogart wanting to come inside. She stands at the window. Look how sweet she is. Hi, baby girl. So anyways, let's get back to the floor here real quick. So there's definitely been, and I like how it's just kind of like very organic. Like it just hasn't really worn out at all. So if you like concrete, which I love my concrete floors, then I think you should do it. And look at my countertop too, which I haven't posted any of these videos yet, but I'm editing them right now. I have 20 hours of edited content, guys, on me building this house. Putting this beam in up here, the duct work. Just industrial modern. I mean, the other thing I have to do is I have to get my barn door built for here, and it's gonna slide. And look in there, I built a little cyc. I don't know if you guys know what a cyc is. Cyc! No, but a cyc is a wall that has like an infinity wall, because I'm gonna do some pictures of my long lost family here soon. It's a little studio in there. So yeah, that's it, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you got some value from today, and I can't wait to share my book with all of you. And if any of you like to read, then send me an email to developawesomeskills@gmail.com, because I want to develop a group of readers for my launch group. So once I launch the book called Your Gold Mind. Oh, here, let me show you here's my gold mine, actually. This is the gold mine that I'm working with, everybody, because me getting up at so early is allowing me to read every single day. Oh, and that is how I'm doing it. A full 4-month calendar, and then a daily calendar that gets erased every single day and rewritten. But this is my gold mine. No, my gold mine. This is all the gold I'm learning from right now. Every morning, well, not every morning, but this book is incredible, teaching about therapy. Chloe Madonis, which is Tony Robbins' relationship coach. The Message Bible, if you have never read this, it is a great read. But I got the one with the Old Testament now in it too. And then this is The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill. And you can see what I'm doing here. Boom. I just have so many marks in this one. It's gold. Acres of Diamonds by Russell Conwell. If you guys want a really good read, it's quick. It's a good read though. This one right here has probably been my favorite. And I'm going to tell you why. Because this is an interview between Andrew Carnegie and Napoleon Hill. You can see it's an interview. It's a straight interview. And so this book is the one that literally started everything, because Carnegie introduced Napoleon Hill to all the other guys that he wrote Think and Grow Rich. More Napoleon Hill stuff. This one's really interesting too. This was actually also by Conwell, who wrote Acres of Diamonds. Every Man His Own University, but it was written in 1917. Brendan Burchard, can't go bad with him. He's amazing. Emerson's essay on compensation. If you haven't read this, read this. It's intense, but it's real. It's old and awesome. Like, the old guys are legit. Confucius, funny dude. The Golden Rule. I've been studying the Golden Rule a lot. And then one of my favorite pastors, Joel Osteen. I know a lot of people have thoughts about him both ways, but I like the guy. And then this is James Allen's Complete Treasury. I did not know how big this book was when I got it, but I really got it just because this book, As a Man Thinketh. But it was written in, look at these. Look, let me see. Yeah. 1901, he wrote that. 1903. So, hey, what's up? Unique 98 SM. Oh, I think that's Charmaine. What's up, Charmaine? Kinjo, those calendars are serious. I need to step up my game. So, the reason I'm doing all this is because I want to deliver. This year is about delivering massive value, and I'm figuring out what my gold mine is. My gold mine is I love encouraging people. It's fun to be encouraged, but I also love encouraging people. And I love encouraging people to the point where they actually make a big change, a massive change in their life, and are able to follow something that they really want to do. And that's where I want this year to go on the channel. I'm going to still keep up the full food forest because, I started it, Stonehaven is going, and it's going to be popping. I'm going to have a full canopy this year, so you guys are going to stay in the loop on all that. But I also want to just help you figure out what's going on. If you're feeling stuck, or if you're like wishing that there was something else that you could be doing, I'm here just to tell you that there is. Anything is possible. It's all possible. It really, literally is all possible. And so a lot of the things I'm realizing is that what we think about does determine our perception of reality. So what are we thinking about? Are we self-talking ourselves down to the gutter? I know I've done that before. So I love you all, and I really want the true success for all of you. And true success is different for every single one of you. So it doesn't look like what it looks like for someone else. And here's the best part. Nobody can steal your success from you except for you by not doing anything about it, because it's yours. Even identical twins have separate fingerprints. Think about that. So that means they have separate destinies. Nobody is the same. Everybody is unique. Everybody's got their own things to do. I don't know, I got so many barnyard animals running around, my attention got scattered. But anyways, do what you got to do, guys. I love you all, and I know you have greatness within you. You have greatness within you, and your success does not look like anyone else's success. Your gold mine is not for anybody else. So if you're just allowing other people to tell you where to dig, you might be digging in the wrong spot for your own gold. So find an hour every morning to dig for your own gold. And how do you excavate? Grab a journal. Grab a journal and write down flow of consciousness thoughts for If you can do it for an hour, that's actually going to change your life if you do it for an hour a day for 30 days. However, you don't have to do it for an hour. You just make sure you spend that hour, make part of it journaling, part of it reading, studying, learning, but moving forward towards anything that you want to do. So that's my suggestion and my advice. And thank you guys for tuning in, because I love you all and I cannot wait for the future of this year. So if you guys want to be a reader involved in my launch team, shoot me an email and just say launch team book, Dave, whatever. Make sure I'm aware of what the email's about. And I will invite you to read my book before it gets launched. I'll be sending PDFs out to my launch team, a free PDF so everybody can review it and prior to it being launched. And then if you can leave an Amazon review the day it gets launched as to what you thought about it, it would be fantastic. So Joseph Burton, wow, February flew by. Yeah, it did. February flew by so quick. But thank you everybody for tuning in. I love you so much. If you have any questions or comments, just shoot me an email. And stay tuned, because I will be back April 1st. And I will be back much more after April 1st. I think I'm going to go every single day, release some kind of content every single day after April 1st. So stay tuned for that. So I got one more month of my cocoon left, guys. So until